Everyone, this is Susie Q of Susie Q's Bunting Babes, and welcome to my nursery room window. Today I have Shannon Rose with me, and Shannon Rose is the Adalyn sculpt by Aleina Peterson. And she's a little tiny thing. She's just a preemie size, and so I'm going to be changing her into another outfit, and I'm going to lay her down for just a moment and show you what we're going to be changing her into. This is a little knitted dress by Will Beth, and it comes with these little knitted bloomers. And then what I'm going to pair this up with is, now I hope I remember to do this. There's been several times that I say I'm going to be putting a sweater on, and then at the end I forget. So if you could just please remind me at the end to put her little sweater on, I'd really appreciate it. Anyways, I'm going to be putting this little sweater on her, as well as these matching booties. They have a little bow on them. And then underneath everything is going to be this little preemie size onesie by Gerber. And underneath her booties, I'm going to be putting these little socks. And then her, where's her bow? Here it is. And then I'm going to be putting this little bow on her too. So let's go ahead and get started. So yeah, this is, Shannon Rose is a preemie, and I think it's kind of funny. There's sometimes when I have her on my videos, I'll get a comment about her that says that, oh, she looks larger. There was one Dolly friend that has this same sculpt, but she had this sculpt done as an Asian baby, and so she had said that she thought that this sculpt looked larger than her Asian baby. Well, we compared notes, and as it turned out, you know, she had the same sculpt as I did. But here's the thing. I'm only 5 feet tall, and so when I hold a baby, like a preemie baby like this, I think what happens is when it shows up on the video, the babies that I hold look bigger because I'm smaller in stature. And so since I've had a couple of comments about that, I thought, well, you know, I'll let everybody know that I'm only 5 feet tall. I'm one of these, I'm a short people, and I don't mind being a short people. I like being my height. But anyway, the funny thing about it is way back in the 80s, there was this song that came out, and the title of the song was Short People. And anyway, during that time also, this little book was written about short people, and this is the Ziggy character. And anyway, there was a couple of things in this book that I had wanted to show you that I thought was hilarious, that I could identify with. And the first one is this one. Is your mother at home? And this has actually happened to me before. When I was a young mother, raising my little babies, I actually had someone come to the door and ask me if my mother was home. And anyway, it kind of surprised me at first, and then I said, well, I'm the mother. I'm the mother that's home. And so I remember he was like a salesman or something, and he got kind of flustered because, you know, I guess I looked too young to be a mother at that time. I'll have to admit that I did have my first baby when I was, let's see, I think I was 20 or 21, something like that, when I had my first baby. And so I probably was a baby having a baby, but I was very mature for my age. Anyways, so that was one of my first experiences with people thinking that I was not the mother, I was actually the child. And so that was funny. All of these things are just funny to me. I don't ever get upset at people, saying I'm short or whatever, because I really do enjoy being short. The only time I don't enjoy being short is when, oh gosh, back when we used to live in California. I was born and raised in California up until about probably 18 years ago. We moved to West Virginia, but anyway, well, we actually moved to Virginia first and then West Virginia, but so anyway, we used to have season passes or yearly passes to go to Disneyland. And being short in Disneyland, that was the only time that I didn't like being short, because whenever there was any type of a parade or a big gathering of people that everybody was leaving at one time, and I was in the midst of the crowd, I didn't like it because I couldn't see over anyone. Now, fortunately, my husband is 6'5", and so I could always follow him. But I used to joke about just seeing, I would call it butts and backs, because I got lost in the crowd with just a bunch of butts and backs. And but that's really the only time, or if I we've gone to a few movies in our time, but not a lot. We're not really moviegoers. We watch, TV programs and stuff. But anyways, the other thing that is gets kind of frustrating is when we used to go to the movies, and I could never find a seat that I could see over the person in front of me. And whenever I would first go in the movie theater, I would look for a spot, where there's nobody sitting in front of my chair, and several, there would be several chairs that would be empty in front of me. Well, then what would happen as the movie theater, got more people in it, of course, people would sit in front of me, and I know that this isn't true, but it always seemed like it was always a super tall person that I could never see over, and so I would have to sit there during the whole movie and try to look between the shoulders of the people in front of me. And anyway, that was before they came up with, I think they call it stadium seating now. I think that's what it is, where the seats are not all one level. But like I said, I haven't been to the movies in so many years that I don't know anymore. But anyway, that's, just situations like that. Other than that, I like being short because, I can fit into stuff, meaning not clothes, because clothes is another issue. But, say there's, usually when I'm grocery shopping, I'll have to fit in between a basket and the side of the cashier's counter to try to get past or something. And I can always slip in between, And so I think being small, I can, it has its advantages also. But anyway, when I was going to do dress Shannon Rose today, I thought about the fact of being short, and there is totally advantages to being short too. And I was going to ask, are there people out there that are watching my channel that are short like me also, 5'1", 5'2". I'm 5 feet. But anyway, around my size. And it'd be funny to hear some of your experiences too, if because I'm sure that you have some funny ones. Okay, so even though I've been talking, guess what? I remembered about the sweater because she has matching booties, And so I'm going to put the sweater on, and then the last thing I'll do is put her bow on. So let's get you dressed, Miss Shorty Cakes. Yes. Yes. She's part of the short people. And I think there's one more cartoon in there, one more Ziggy cartoon that I was wanting to show you. And it's really funny too. It's like something that I can totally identify with. There's her cute little sweater. This sweater is really, really pretty. Somebody hand knitted it. It came with one of my baby dolls. I think it came with my Sunny. But as you can see, it's just really pretty. It has these pretty buttons with the ribbons that you tie. But I'm thinking of not tying the ribbons because of the fact that she has this little tie in the front here. So, anyways, I think I'm just going to leave it open like that. I think that looks really cute. I am going to put her bow in, so we'll sit her up and do her little pebbles, her little pebbles bump up there. That's her little classic hairstyle. That's the only hairstyle I could come up for her, with her, is her little pebbles twist. I just love her hair too. It's so silky. But I think pink and ginger color goes really, really good together. Yeah, she looks really cute. What do you think? Yeah? And her little booties, little matching booties. So there she is. And I wanted to show you one more little cartoon in there. And I wanted to talk to you about the snow bears too. You'll probably notice them in the window. But there's one more picture that I can totally identify with. And that is, let's see, where is it? Okay, this one. One size fits all. You know, look at Ziggy. He's in a bathrobe that says, one size fits all. I don't think so. And I found that, one size fits all never fits me. It's always really, really, really too big like that. And I think it's hilarious, you know. But he does say, you know, and in this man's defense, he says, of course, they fit some people a little better than others. And yes, they do. But yeah, I have trouble with buying shoes. And I wear a size 5 shoe. And they just don't make a lot of size 5 shoes for women. And so I always go to the children's department and get my shoes there. Because, you know, I can get like a size 3, a 3 or a 4, depending on the style, and that fits me perfectly. So, anyways, short people like me, we have our little tricks of the trade, don't we? So, about the snow bears, anyways, they saw on Murmur Helen's channel, I think it was yesterday morning or this morning. I think it was yesterday morning, I think. They got snow. And so, up in Sweden, where she lives. And so the snow bears got really excited about it and thought, well, maybe if they did their little snow watch out my window, out the nursery room window, that they would get snow too. And so they all crowded around the window. It was Freddie's turn to be in the window. And as you can see, little tiny me has decided that his best spot is up on top of Freddie's head. So he's sitting there. And then we have little Blondie, and we have mini me, and then we have Augie, of course. So they're all doing their snow watch, and hopefully snow will come. I don't think it's going to come. I think we're going to be getting rain, but that's just our little secret. So anyway. Okay, everyone. I guess this is all that I had to show you today. I hope you like her little outfit. And thanks for stopping by. And hope to see you again soon. And until we meet again, bye-bye.